indexing would be at 6:14 p.m. America's time. And then we need to get the link. So come over here. And this is a link to the video. And the first index will be weekly master notes and setting up the session doc. So this will be part of session support. So when we set up a session doc, I mean, buddy team's not a big deal, but obviously when we're doing like a full double team, you'd want to get the entire agenda copied over. But in this case, it's pretty fine. It's fine. So whatever the team is, so this would be in this case, we're buddy team Jay, Nelly, and Isaac, right? We'd want to get our buddy team linked to this document, right? So that's one step. And then we're going to get the Andromeda. So this would be Andromeda double team, technically the super team doc also linked here. So that one's already linked. And let's see if there's a buddy team Nelly, Jay, and Isaac. There it is, Jay, Isaac, and Nelly. So we can easily link this here. Boom. So now they're both linked. I usually like to make them a little smaller so that it's clear that they're just like uplinks. And usually I bold that. Okay, and there's obviously some other things missing, but that's like the basic stuff. So that's just like key to getting a meeting set up or a session set up. And then typically up here, you'd also put the link for the Hangout and the recording, et cetera, et cetera. But I think we're good on that. So so for a buddy team, this is fine. Then the next thing that we would be doing is you're basically saying that you want to put it into the master notes, right? So if we go into the Andromeda Super Team, it would just link up to the FMK America's network main doc, and this is where we put the master notes together. And so the master notes are done on a weekly basis, and it's all about the time. The time is the most important thing in the master document notes. So, basically what we can assume here is that, no one did anything for this week. If we want to go back to this week, we can. But I'm just going to go ahead and change this around to the current week so we can practice. So go to today. It is Sunday, April 30th to Saturday, April 6th. Sunday, April 30th to Saturday, May 6th. Right? And that's the current week. And this is the weekly America's Community Notes. So I'd come into this document. It's like there's nothing here. So, and again, this is the week of Sunday, April 30th to Saturday, May 6th. And so I can pop that here. And then obviously this is for the Americas Network master weekly notes. So obviously on this one, we would also want to link the Americas doc. And this is really important for you tomorrow morning. So then for these buddy notes, what we would do is we have the date for today, right? That's the first step. So the date for today is Tuesday, May 2nd, 2017. And we're going to do this at level heading 2. And then we would put our meeting. So this would be at 6 p.m. America's time. Buddy, team, Jay, Nelly, and Isaac. And then we put the number of hours, like X number of hours. Maybe it's going to be like 2 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. We'll see. And then link to notes. Link to notes. And so in this particular situation, I would just go, I'm just going to copy them from here. This is us right here. April 29th. No, that can't be right. I don't understand what all this is. I would just want to just delete all of this because I don't even know what's going on here. So maybe we could just do that and not worry about it. Keep it simple. So again, these are entire community days. We're no longer using this, CJs. Does this make sense? Are we sort of here? Then we just link the notes.
Yes, but I don't know if we should erase all of them.
What do we erase?
The ones that you wanted to erase, the community notes.
Well,
those ones. Oh, you did erase them.
I can get them back.
Okay.
So I mean, this is not where they go. These are community days, and you're just putting buddy team notes. Buddy team notes don't go on the main
community days.
Entire
Okay.
America's network. So where these belong is within the Americas team. So if we go to the Americas team, I would assume, or the Andromeda team, I would assume it's already there, right?
Okay.
So let's just find out. And we go to notes and we paste them. So Saturday, April 29th, it looks like it's there, right? So we can delete that. Wednesday, April 26th is there, buddy team J. Jorge Anaclara. So that one looks good. So that one's there. Tuesday, April 25th, buddy team J and Nelly. Says there's also Jorge. I don't know if Jorge was, oh no, it's this one. See, Jorge was there earlier. And then we did another one with just me and you. So that one's there. And then Monday, April 24th, double team J, Nelly, Isaac, Jorge. So that one's, wait. Well, we can double check here. So this is double team. And then this is double team, yeah. So it's the same thing, okay? So we
okay.
that's double checking. So double, triple, quadruple check everything. Ooh, maybe Ulysses is gonna join us. Hi Ulysses, we are on the main Google Hangout. All right, so so now do you feel comfortable deleting all of this? You can delete all this. Hello?
Hello?
Can we delete all this? We now agree we can delete all this?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna get rid of that. And then, technically all of this stuff, since we're not really doing it anymore, we can just go ahead and take all of this, really, community days, and just copy and paste that right there. No, just the buddy team with Nelly and Isaac. Okay. And so now we can delete all of that and it cleans it all up, right? How nice is that? It's a lot more organized. We're just doing community weeks. So we're sort of on the same page here as far as like, and we need to create these community weeks every week, and then we should be updating them with the daily schedules, especially when people are not working with me. This is where you log your, not your work hours, but your buddy team and your collaborative, this is where all the value tracking comes in. And then this would be heading 3. And then we can put on the top, we can insert a table of contents. See how that works?
Yes.
Cool. So we'll get better at this. But now we know how it all works, and I don't know. That's great. Okay, we'll join. Okay, cool. So it looks like Ulysses might join us. So let's get
Good.
back on track here. So this is all done. This is done. This is not us now. This is not needed. Not needed. Okay. So now we're just going into like, so how about in 15 minutes? Ooh, Mal might join us. That'd be cool. Sure. Any time is good. We got Nelly, Isaac, Ulysses, and myself. Okay, so let's see here. Tasks. So my priority task is the executive proposals and prepping for the board meeting. Like this is super duper 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 important. It also looks like we might check in with Mel. Check in with Mel, which would be good. And then there's a legal write-up for the cyber trust that I need to get done. I also need to work on this new hot wallet, so they will listen into the call too. Well, hopefully they can collaborate with us. Hopefully they can collaborate with us as well. Is there a specific detail, topic we want to cover? All right, so that's what I need to do. So the other things in the drama team, we're editing and updating the form for the one-time use. For this is the April. This is April. Nelly.
You cannot hear us?
No. Well, I don't think Ulysses or Isaac their audio is working right now.
Isaac is here, but he is in. Oh, he's here. Yeah, apparently he's. Okay, his mic is not working. All right.
Yeah. So this is the first 2 weeks of April.
Okay. He's here.
Cool. So then me and Isaac can send out the announcement after this form is done. So it shouldn't take too much. I already turned off my audio date. So it shouldn't take too much to get this form all set up so that we can send it out. From there, we need to start working on our internal responsibilities and plan. I mean, this would be pretty doable. Copy all of yesterday's notes into the responsibilities for the internal plan so we don't lose it. It'll just disappear, and organize the list of responsibilities by individual or group. Right? So, and then we want to copy the responsibilities into people's main docs. So before we go too much further, and then obviously there's dozens of other tasks, including the master task list for the Andromeda team and the master topic list for the Andromeda team. And Ulysses is really good with the master task list, working with Abdul. So maybe Ulysses, you could help with that. And let me make sure Ulysses has the link to the live broadcast.
Ulysses is working in the master list.
Say what? Hi.
Ulysses is working in that.
Well, basically the way that we're structuring everything, right? And let's review the structure again. And we can even, so this is like the team structure. See what minute we are on. We are on minute 14. So 14 minutes. All right. So just to reviewing the team structure, you have the Andromeda team, right? And then our main focus, so primary focus is the EXA agreement, right?
Yes.
and getting the work done. And then for the global team, the primary focus is to support the Andromeda team. So that makes sense?
Yes.
So on the global team has their own master task list and master topic list. And so we're going to be
Master
making
ledger.
No. The global team has their own master task list and master topic list. And so we're going to create a master task list, a master topic list for the Andromeda team. If that makes sense. And Ulysses is already helping by databasing and documenting our video, which is great. And also, if you can help make the master task list and master topic list for the Andromeda.
Oh, I know. I have an idea. Maybe we can put all the tasks in the master task list. Maybe we can put all of those in Asana, so we can start giving tasks to each team member.
Yeah, well, we definitely need to go through our, there's a lot to do for our project management system. So project management systems, let's see what minute this is at. We are at minute 16 now, 16 minute. So for our project management systems, there's a lot that we still need to do dealing with, so we're certainly not there yet. But basically, for tasks, there's two components to our project management systems. One is the doc, so there's the master task list, and there's also meeting notes with tasks, right? And then Asana is really going to be used for, and so this is just like for documenting tasks, and also doing some assigning. There's also some tasks, but primarily responsibilities within individual main docs, right? Individual main docs. And then Asana, we use Asana for specific task reminders, especially for ongoing tasks and in multi-task tasks, right? Multitask work, right? So if there's something that has multiple different tasks within a single goal, Asana will really work well for that. And then also this would be like important and also long-term tasks, as well as tasks that are assigned to specific individual or buddy team. So when tasks are assigned to a specific individual or buddy team, it's a lot easier to put into Asana. It'll be useful. Eventually we might go through the entire master task list and put it into Asana. We could certainly do that, but most likely we just want to organize and prioritize the master task list and just put the priority tasks in Asana, because the master task list is crazy. It'll literally have like hundreds of tasks.
I know.
Yeah. Cool. So this is just the task component of our project management systems. And so we're going to want to, another task is going to be to, create a Andromeda team project management system doc. So we need to create that doc, which would be good.
Give me just 1 second. Let me create that. Okay. Give me just 1 second.
So Isaac, oh nice. We have a master task list now. Can you link this?
I'm going to send you the link, okay? Give me just 1 second. Okay. Let me just share it with you so we don't have the same problem as always.
Yeah, well, the project Where are you Skyping? Where am I Skyping? I'm just Skyping with Ulysses. Cannot see the notes. I guess we can make a new Skype group here. How do we do this? So we're gonna add recents. It's so confusing. Subteam. Contacts. How do we create?
Okay, here is the.
There we go.
Sorry, here is the document. Let me send it to the group. Okay. There you go.
Nelly. Okay, so I just
Let me
created
just
a new.
link the Andromeda. Let me just do that. Okay, give me just 1 second.
Here's a new buddy team, double team.
Yeah.
Double team for the floor.
Andromeda.
So this is actually going to be a double team, Isaac and Ulysses. I would even say this is buddy team, Jay. It's just with you. We could even go like that. All right. So
yeah.
So Isaac, Isaac, can you help with the April form and the organizing of the responsibilities from the plan?
Okay.
Team project management. So do you want to link that to our main doc? Or not our main doc, but our Andromeda team doc?
Yes, I will link that. Give me just 1 second.
Okay, and I'll put that on the task list just so we don't forget. So,
okay, gonna link it now. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Okay, there you go.
Cool.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go. Sure, let me send it to you. Give me just 1 second. I will send that to you. Okay. There you go.
What are you sending?
The link to the notes for this meeting to Isaac.
Cool. All right. So I think we're making a lot of progress here. So you guys good if I start working on the executive stuff and legal stuff? You guys will be able to work on the other things to get it all set up. And how long do you think we have right now?
I have all night.
You have all night. That's funny. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, mainly it's me and you here, Nelly, and then you can always take off when you want to, but we have Ulysses coming in. I don't know how long Isaac might stay around, and then Mel might jump in at some point. But yeah, overall.
Guys, can you tell us?
Say what?
How long? Can they tell us how long do they have?
I mean, they can just put it in the Skype window. Just you can ask the question in the Skype, but I mean,
Oh, okay.
I'm not too concerned. But you and Isaac can work on the April, the first 2 weeks of April for the value tracking, and then also, it says that Isaac needs to get going here, I guess.
Yeah, but he'll be back like in 10 minutes.
He said he has 10 more minutes before he has to go. Yeah, so you guys can work on the April form, and then also getting all the responsibilities organized from yesterday's notes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna work on what am I working on? I'm working on the legal write-up for the cyber trust and the executive proposals and the board meeting preparation, as well as the new hot wallet for getting everybody paid, because payroll's on Friday for Exa. So lots of work. Okay, just let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah, we need to check the notes from yesterday, and then I think I'm not understanding the task.
You think you understand the task, or you don't?
No, I think I'm not understanding.
Okay, so let's review it again here. So the task itself is to make sure that we organize the responsibilities for the internal plan.
Okay.
So we have yesterday we went over all of the different responsibilities for the internal plan, right? So let's just start by linking yesterday's notes. So I'm going to go to the Andromeda Super Team. And yesterday we met with Isaac, Jorge, Nelly, all of us. Tuesday, May 2nd. Wait, that was today. Monday, May 1st. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that right here. So then what happens is you would go into those notes, you go to the section that would be going over the plan. We wrote out, and I'll show you here. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? All right. So I don't think we actually have a contents here, but we can add one very easily. And just so you guys know how to add a contents, you basically block out a space. You can write contents for notes, right? It's be like notes contents. And then I'll go up to insert, a table of contents. Boom. So then I have all the different things here. So this is part of the client update, I would assume. So we went over the task, the bottom lines, the accounting, new positions breakdown. So this is it, all these new positions, and these are all each individual responsibility, right? And then it has who is responsible for each one, the individual, the group, all of them, every single one, all of this. So this entire section right here needs to go into the internal plan. And the internal plan is linked right here, right? So the internal plan, and I would just put it near the beginning. So then once you copy and paste all of this into the internal plan, then you want to organize it. So then the next step is to organize the list of responsibility by individual and group, right? And then once you have each individual and group organized, then you can copy those responsibilities into people's main docs so that they know exactly what they're responsible for.
All right, good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And just let me know if you have any other questions.
All right.
And I'm going to be working here on the legal write-up for the cyber trust to get everything ready for the board meeting tomorrow. Cool.
Right. Okay, Isaac. Let's work on this. Oh, it's so bad I cannot hear you. Okay. Okay, you will be back. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and we can note down here at the bottom of our meeting. Insert a line.
Isaac needs to go.
Yeah, I know. So at the bottom here, I'll put the meeting value tracking. We can add here that Isaac was here for about 15 minutes, so this would be 0.25 hours. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it so far.
Okay.
And I would just go ahead and take him out of our chat so that he doesn't need to worry about all of our messages while he's gone. I've been here almost the whole meeting. I know, it's been 15 minutes. Yes, exactly. It has been 15 minutes. Yeah, seemed longer. I know, isn't it crazy? Man, that's funny. All right, so maybe because I was not talking. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Ulysses, do you need more info on the Andromeda team task? Team master task list. Just go through all of the meeting notes and copy and paste all of the tasks into the master task list. All right, so that's going to be awesome to have Ulysses helping us with that. I know you linked the master topic list. All right, so there's the master topic list and the master task list. So I would start with the master task list, but you can do both at the same time. You can do both at the same time where you open a meeting notes doc and then copy both the topics / next steps and the tasks into the corresponding master list. So I'll just do a quick review for so this is going to be a updating master task and topic list. I'm going to do a quick review for you here, and I'm going to add the time. We're at minute 32. Minute 32. I did get the video indexing set up. Okay. And this is for the updating master task and topic list. So basically, when you're doing this, it's pretty simple. So we go to the Andromeda team meeting. We go up to here, Andromeda Super Team Doc. And then it should be linked right here. So here's the master task list. And then we just need to link the master topic list. Master topic list. So this would be master topic list. So this is linked incorrectly. So this would go here is the master topic list. And the master topic list again is next steps and agenda items, right? These are actual topics, items, right? Where the master task list are the tasks, right? So I think, yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Cool. We have like master lists here. Boom. All organized. Okay, so insert horizontal line. So I'm just going to give an example here how this works for the master task list. So we're doing the master topic list. So let's say we just open, for example, Monday, April 24th. I go into this meeting. I look over here into the, so we have some priorities. Priorities are usually a mix of both topics and tasks, right? And we have this next step here too. So in the master topic list, I would go ahead and paste this here. They've been doing a really good job of actually putting the meeting actual title and the date of the meeting itself. So you can actually track them here. So you have the date and title, all of the different tasks, and this is not applicable. Client works. I mean, these are mostly tasks, you know, but this is a topic, a drama team setup. So these are topics. So from there, there was a next step here, notes, next steps. So this would also go into here as well. Boom. And we know this got done, so this is like, we got that done. And so we can delete that or cross it out. Cool. So I think that's pretty much it. Sometimes when you have an agenda, you can pull things out of it, but that's just an example. Some meetings are going to have, let's go into this next meeting here. Let's try this one. So this meeting has really clear next steps. It has both new next steps and old next steps. So that would probably be from, and so this would go into the master topic list as next steps. And this would be for here. And again, the master topic list is our next steps. Or agenda items. That's what a next step is. So they're not tasks per se, they're just topics. Cool. So I think we're good on that. So that was just a quick thing on there. So I'm going to get focused on this legal stuff. And thank you, Nelly and Ulysses. Awesome. We're getting stuff done. Look, it's Mel. Hey, Mel.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. We're actually here on Google Hangouts, but you can join us by phone too. It's perfectly fine.
Okay, what are you guys all working on?
Everything, the usual. I'm working on the executive proposals and prepping for the board meeting tomorrow. There's also doing a legal write-up on the cyber trust. I'm also working on a new hot wallet for the bank accounts and checking in with you. And we also are working on past value tracking for EXA for the first half of April and doing all the internal planning and prioritization and responsibilities for each person, as well as master task lists and topic lists. And that's just the beginning.
Wow. So you guys, I'm kind of joining a live work session that you guys kind of have going on right now, right?
Yes, yeah, and you can introduce yourself to Nelly. Nelly, are you still there? Can you hear Mel?
Hi, how are you, Mel?
Hi, Nelly. I'm doing really well. I'm calling from Philadelphia at the moment.
Oh, good. How's the weather?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's getting warm on the East Coast. How are you guys? Where are you located?
Well, I am located in Mexico, next to Mexico City. The city is Pachuca, and it's really hot right now.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. What is your role with EXA?
They don't work
for
EXA,
now,
they work with us. They're helping EXA. We're all clients to EXA. EXA is paying the FCON community network.
Oh, got it. Yes. Okay, yes.
And also Isaac says hi, and Ulysses say hi, but they are not on audio. It's just me and you and Nelly on audio right now.
Oh, okay, great. All right. Yeah, well, I mean, I really wanted to schedule time for me and you, Jay, to talk about a good cause group, and title, and fish tank, and that kind of stuff. So maybe it's better if we just schedule like a separate call, because this is not related to FQN.
Sure it is.
Right?
What is it
Yeah.
related to?
Yeah, I guess so.
So
Yeah.
so it's just not related to EXA, right? So in the context, let's make sure we get this list down. So the main things we want to talk about is good cause group. We want to talk about title, fish/fish tank, etc. Cool. So is there anything else that we wanted to go over? What about Maestro? Jeez.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So
Can we clean up that contract? Yeah. And well, actually, we're leaving Mercury retrograde, so we can conform up our contracts with them.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down to spend like 15-20 minutes right now if you want to. I have to get some of this stuff done for EXA at some point, but I mean, and then we should also schedule too. See you later, Isaac. Isaac has to go. So bye. Isaac says it was nice meeting you, Mel, as well as Ulysses, because he just met Ulysses as well.
Okay, great.
So and they all know about you. I mean, I've been mentioning both you and Steve and Heather, because you, Steve, and Heather are the other 3 people who've been involved in the FCAN Community Network besides just myself.
Sure.
Cool. So in the context of the 2 things I would like to do is, one is to schedule now. Like we could schedule now real quick, and we could chat a little bit about the top priority, and then maybe just go from there. That sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm just so confused. Like, you guys are doing a live work session, so they're just listening on to our conversation. I guess that's it, right?
Well, but we all have tasks. Like, I got tasks. Like, Nelly's working on tasks. Ulysses is working on tasks. I mean, so,
yeah, it's just basically a live work session.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
And it's broadcast live even too, the usual. But you're used to that. So let's see here. When would you want to schedule a meeting with me and you? And I'm perfectly fine for like other people to join us. I mean, there's always endlessness going on. But for me, the mornings are when I'm super busy, because tomorrow morning I have all these board meetings, all stuff. And in the afternoons, we have all of our group meetings and the Andromeda team and everything. So it's like tomorrow afternoon or evenings.
Yeah, let's plan for tomorrow evening again, and then let's do Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesday and Friday?
Yeah, I'd like to move. I want to move forward on Maestro. Okay, maybe we should do. Yeah, we need to have a call about Maestro specifically, and then and then the other things. So let's just block out.
Do you want to do the same time? This would be 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that what we want to do for tomorrow and Friday, or what?
9's a little late for me. I do prefer earlier. How about
5?
6? Yeah, 5 my time each time, or does that work for you? 5, 6, 7, or 8? Does 8 better?
Well, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time would be 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's do that. Just so we can move forward with that. I'm sending you a Google invite right now for both times.
Me too. What do you know?
Okay. Well, I think I got it out first. Okay.
Well, mine's officially on the Unity Network calendar.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. So that's okay. So housekeeping is done for that. And okay. Oh, cool.
Cool. So that's excellent. Excellent. So yeah, and I mean it's possible someone might, join us, but I'll try to keep that time mainly for like me and you, okay?
Yeah, all good.
Awesome. And although if anyone's there with us, it's to help us, you know? That's like what we're all
Of
here to do
course.
is to support each other. Okay, so I think we are good on that. So we're scheduled. Scheduling is excellent. I am a big fan. So then the next step is basically what is the top priority of these? Do we want to talk about the good cause group, title, or maestro? And like, let's just see if we can bang out one right now, and have some next steps and tasks, and then we can think about what would be after that.
Okay, sure. So with Maestro, next step is me and you. Yeah. What do you feel like or the next step is, Maestro?
Well, is Maestro our top priority?
No.
No. Well, I think we should just prioritize what is our top priority, and then we should talk about that and not think about anything else, and then after that we can think about other things. So what is our top priority? We know that the topics here are good cause group, title, fish tank. There's YHW.
I'm going to share a document with you. Do you have it? So we're both looking at the same thing.
I mean, I can send you this doc that I'm working with right now.
Okay, yeah, either that and then we'll merge it. Okay, so yeah, you send me something and then so we're at least looking at the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
Please.
This is our notes for right now for our buddy team.
Yep, perfect.
And I will just insert a little contents on the top of it, and you should see at the bottom of the contents of notes. So notes, contents. When you get to this doc, is check in with Mel.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay.
Are you here?
Let me see if I have it. All right. Okay. Perfect.
Cool. And you can also link your notes here too.
Oh, okay. Great. What is all this right here?
Oh, what?
I'm highlighting it. Do you see it? What is all that? New positions breakdown.
Oh no, this is the wrong notes? Oh no, I'm totally in the wrong notes. It's the worst. This is Tuesday, May. No, this is the right notes.
Okay.
I guess. Interesting. Okay. I guess Nelly just copied and pasted all of our new breakdown into our notes. Yeah, but you're also copying and pasting them into the internal plan too, right?
Not yet. I'm doing first
organizing
organizing to each member of the team.
Okay, cool. But we also probably want the entire list based on topic in the internal plan as well. We want both. Okay.
In the master plan, where?
In the internal plan.
In the internal plan. Okay, I will do that. Give me just 1 second, please.
Yeah, take your time. So,
okay.
So the secretary and documentation work is Team J, Nelly, and Jorge are working on that, and then the project management systems we're all responsible for, and the Andromeda team is the Americas team that we set up. Like that's the name of the team is the Andromeda team.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And so these was like a buddy team. So buddy team Jay, Nelly, and Jorge are responsible for secretary and documentations. Both Jorge helps with the notes a lot. Isaac also helps some with the notes, so he'll probably be helping there too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things we're doing for EXA is basically helping them take notes and document all of their stuff. It's like a lot.
Okay.
So these are all the we have 17 different responsibilities with EXA right now. Not all of them paid responsibilities. And so we break down each individual person of who's responsible for what. And right now Nelly's organizing it all and getting it all.
So this goes to the internal team, right?
Yeah, it goes in the internal plan.
Internal plan. Give me just.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
here
Excel.
it is. Internal plan for Excel. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cool. So are you ready to get back to our topics, Mel?
Yeah, sure. I see that you're taking us at the end there.
Yeah, where's at the end here? So we have prioritize, good cause group, title, fish tank, YHW, maestro, anything else?
I can give you a brief update on Another World.
Oh yeah, another world, of course.
And then good cause group client, and then Jay's what is it? Oh, role play, yeah.
What do you think is the top priority?
I think it's in terms of what is actually money. Okay, here. You know I like to do this. Okay. Topic. Got it. And then next step / decision. Something like that. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Let's
I would personally
Okay.
prioritize good cause group just because I think that's the foundation to everything else.
Right. Okay. So here's I'll just tell you the status. I'm moving forward with Agile International. I finished I finished a good part of the grant today. Completed almost I want to say 90% done with contract, and then she wants to hire. Oh, here, I was gonna do it right here.
I know, that's good.
Yeah, hire. It's up for renewal, basically. If I want to do another for another project, basically. Yeah.
Nice.
Do you remember that woman that we talked to? What was the woman about the Vernis? She contacted me today, and I sent her the fiscal sponsorship form again. And I think we want to move forward with it. But in retrospect, am I understanding it right? Is she really wanting to train children in CPR? Isn't that the main thing?
I didn't hear her say children. I thought she just said that she wants to do training for the community. Was it really children?
No, it's just training for the community, right? So what makes it different from, I don't know. But anyway, her next step is to either we're going to consult her in general or fiscal sponsorship. So yeah, that's it. Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
And then let's see. I really want to update the website, so I'm working on that right now. And then I'd love your feedback on it.
The Good Cause Group website?
Where did you add the menu?
Sorry, Mel. What, Nelly? The menu for what?
The menu for anything.
The menu?
For a document.
Oh, you mean the table of contents?
Yeah, the contents up. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you do that? You asked me how?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do it again. So so you write contents and you come to insert on the top here, and you go to insert table of contents, and usually I do the blue one with the blue link. That makes sense?
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You don't have that. You don't have the insert
Table of contents.
table of contents.
Table of contents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe because they are already there, but okay.
Yeah. So one thing, Mel, is that
What? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine. For me, I would look at Good Cause Group as a whole, and then also each individual client can be its own thing, you know? So just throwing that out there. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, in this way, I mean, I would almost put Maestro right there, and then another world. I mean, how do you do it? Like, it's like right there, you know? Clients, and then like internal is like, I really need to update the website here, and then I put this here. And then workflow doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. And then thinking projects would be like actually only fish tank, and then maybe other events. Yeah, so that's kind of, oh yeah, Jay's update, and then YHW is more of here actually.
Okay. It's done. It's the internal planner
Nice.
with new position breakdown in the menu already.
Okay, and you broke it down per individual?
Not per individual, because we have like put the names, because different individuals are going to work in one task. For example, Jay, Jorge, and Nelly in accommodation, and the EXA House Network occupancy management. And then also Jay, Nelly, and Jorge are going to work in secretary and accommodation. So that's why I put it like that.
But we want to get it into people's main docs. So.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
All right, awesome. You got it. You're on it. It's all good. All right.
I just did the internal for EXA, and now I'm doing the individual main doc for each one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am in Jorge. Okay, Jorge.
Okay, cool. So Mel, so this all looks. Oh no! What happened to the table?
Oh, I didn't think we needed it anymore.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Do you think so? I can put it back here.
It's perfectly fine. I'm not worried about it. I just it just had information.
No, actually, let's just put it at the bottom and see if we need it later.
Yeah, you just had some information in here that wasn't in the list. So and just to remind you of the structure that I work with, it's like, there's my business, which I call resident innovation, right? Right, and there's also, I know it is new, and then we, and then we remember I had JBJC LLC, right? I mean, that's a ridiculous name, so I decided to go with resident innovation.
I like it.
RI, and then this is also FQN community network, right? But that's bigger than my business, right? So then there's your business, which is Good Cause Group, and then the bigger picture would be like title, et cetera, right? Or not. I mean, I don't know. And then and then we have, this is the key is the Good Cause Group and RI partnership and us collaborating together, right?
Okay.
So Community Life Network would be something we're working on together.
Right.
Sort of.
And I will say, like, we're also working on the Good Cause Group together. We're also,
Yes, but the Good Cause Group is yours. I don't have any say in that. I mean, I can advise and things like that, but you have full decision-making control over it, and you can do whatever you want with Good Cause Group, right? Whereas,
no, really?
Yes, really. Yes, really. Okay. I mean, you do what you want to do with Good Cause Group. I mean, that's just, we're not coming to consensus on Good Cause Group stuff. Whereas the Good Cause Group and RI partnership stuff that we're both working on, this would be things that we have to have agreement on. Obviously, Community Life Network is still more on my side of things because it's my nonprofit that I got started, but you are on the board of the WCDC and stuff, and so it's like we're voting members, so we all have to come to agreement on those decisions to move it forward with Heather.
Right.
Yes. So, oh, and another thing that I need to bring up with you is, so this would be on my side. This would be like, you know, it's called like a buddy team or a, what we call a primary or percussionary team. What is it? Anyways, we need to get the budget all and the organization all set up for the Afghan Community Network, and so this is we got to figure this out. We'll talk about that in the future, but yeah, this is for budgeting and decision making. So are we kind of on the same page in terms of how I organize things?
Yes.
Yes.
And so, I mean, obviously it's true that, you know, good cause group is something that we're both working on together. It's also your own business. And then maestro, and also you can think of like this. You can think of that we're both working on another world, right? And so is Good Cause Group is also working on another world, and so is potentially FQN Community Network, right? See that? See how another world actually goes into all three?
Yeah.
So there's things that I'm working on another world.
Like, why don't we like put a big umbrella here? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna bring it down and call it blank, and then everything else falls under. You know, right now it's like, okay, you have another world here and here and then here. It's like, I don't know. I'm just saying big picture name. You know, which is, you know, FQN or resonant or title, whatever the big picture name is. That, like, you know, right now it's like, I know they all do different things, but is there a big? My question is there a big picture name for all of that? You know,
Sure. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, and I can call it whatever I want. I mean, obviously, the FQN Community Network encompasses all of these things, but the point is that the foundation of how the FQN Community Network works and functions is all based on people, and the people are the foundation, and then you build buddy teams of 2 to 3 people, and you empower individuals, and it's all about empowerment and decision making. So the Good Cause Group, you are making unilateral decisions, right? Unilateral decisions.
Well, actually, I think in the agreement, you said that you were also doing, I think you had decision-making power in that.
In what?
In the Good Cause Group, which is why I'm going to pull it up, actually.
I'm pretty sure you have over 50% ownership of the Good Cause Group. And as far as like you representing over 50% of the decision-making authority of the ownership.
Okay.
And we certainly could do something like if you wanted the Good Cause Group to be an open organization, we could talk about, you know, creating a board or having like a, you know, more of a team.
This is the Good Cause Group, right there.
What is?
The Good Cause Group, I just copied that from the Good Cause Group sponsorship proposal.
And the Good Cause Group sponsorship proposal. All right, let me double check. Double, triple, quadruple check.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it with you right now, Jay. It's in your inbox now.
Cool. And I'm gonna double check on my side as well.
Yeah.
So this would be sponsorship.
I'm almost done.
Nice.
Oh wait, decision making. Wait, that's the responsible party.
Yeah. Nelly, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. My phone went blank. I was like, oh no, it ran out of batteries. I should plug it in because you know it's going to run out of batteries now.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure mine's charged.
All right. So
Project management.
All right, so here's this is the key differentiation, Mel.
Okay, I'm here.
So I don't know if you can see this, but I'm right here, and let me share this with you, Mel.
Okay, I'm looking at it. Uh-huh.
So basically, there's 25% of the company is basically like still open. I mean, you don't have it's an open investment pool, and then you also have open space for advisors and consultants to have equity, kind of like partners sort of thing, right? Like partnership equity for advisors and consultants. Right. And so if you break that down into the current equity ownership is different from the future. So this is future potential ownership, and based on the open investment and open advisors pool. And so current is 50% Mel, 35% community equity, which obviously you own the majority, right? So the majority of this is Mel as well, right? And then 15% is me. Does that make sense? So you have over 51% controlling equity in the company.
Right.
Yeah. Which is the way it should be. I mean, it's your company. You created it, you started it, and you could do whatever you want with it,
right. So you have a lot of equity in it.
And I have a lot of equity in it, so I have interest in it being successful. And typically what it means that I have equity in it, for me, that actually means that I would prefer that equity to be part of Resonant Innovations, right?
Yeah, that's a kind of a big deal that you're calling it something else.
Well, JBJC LLC doesn't go away. It's just that Resonant Innovations is going to be like you're going to have equity in Resonant Innovations as well.
Yeah.
Whereas you don't have equity in JBJC LLC. Yeah. Coolio. So I think we're pretty clear on this, right? And obviously you can decide how you want the equity ownership to evolve, if you want to change it or create something new.
That's fine. Let's move on. Because basically, I'm going to get out of this document.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to go over general update, hear yours, and then so that was a big update to hear about this. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, the main update I had on World Play Ventures, which is actually kind of hilarious, right? Is I've been trying to get in touch with Ben for like 2 months now, and he's like MIA, like he never responds to my emails and or my Slack messages, right? And so I get this one line, like half line email, right? And it's like, Jay, I would like you to meet my assistant, Amen, Talk to Amen.
Oh my God.
I know, it was hilarious. I just started cracking up. It was hilarious. But all I have to say is that at least he's not blowing as much money as maybe he used to be in relationship, but it could still be tons of money. I mean, I have no idea.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah. So anyways, what I would like to do here, and the reason I even bring all this up is because it's super important to have clarity on like the goals and like how they relate to each other. So Maestro is something that we are working on together. Voice, right? And we really need to get agreement on this in consensus, whereas Good Cause Group, we don't really need to get agreement on it. Another World, we don't really need to get agreement on this, Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't think of anything else where like specifically that me and you need to get agreement on besides Maestro. I can't think of anything else.
Okay. So then there's the only other thing is like title in the title clause and fish tank, because it's like, does fish tank fit here, or does fish tank fit here? or does fish tank fit here? You know, like, I mean.
I would say everything on your list goes under good cause group unless I come to consensus on it. And I've never come to consensus on fish tank.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I think we dropped it and things are, you know,
Yes,
so
exactly.
let's talk about that, and then let's talk about which, yeah. Okay.
Cool. So anyways, I think this is a good for me in terms of getting clarity on some of this stuff.
Yeah.
But again, my
I feel like it was
focus.
there.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And my focus is always on here. This is always my focus, is like really getting clarity on what we want to agree on and collaborate and work on together. And trying to, and focus on getting agreement, right? Oh, and the other thing that's very important, yeah, it's the partnership, right? So the partnership itself is very important.
Right.
And then obviously I want to help you with everything related to the good cause group. And this also includes, the bank. This could even go up here. It could be like bank.
That's up here, yeah.
Or you could even put it down here, the things we're working on together. But yeah, so bank relations. Cool. So I think we're pretty clear here. So do we want to cover another one of these topics, or do we want to wait till tomorrow, or what?
No, yeah, we can go over, like, we can go over anything. Go for it.
Well,
like,
I mean, I think that
like,
for me,
that mean?
overall, I think the overall picture for me, if we just think about the big picture for a second, would be to really get focused on something we can come to agreement on, and exactly like, what that would be, and try to like, that's part of what I've been doing with the whole Andromeda team and like our team that we're building, is like, how can we step back and focus on getting really good at one thing, because there's so much to do and there's so many responsibilities, and it's just like, it's overwhelming, it's like ridiculous. And so it's like slowing down, focusing, like, let's do one thing really well and then keep adding to it.
Okay, so what is that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I would say if we want to get bigger, like it would be like, something like fish tank or something like that, to keep it as a project. Another world, I mean, I don't even know what's going on with Another World, but there's $8,000 in the bank, right?
Yeah, I could give you a quick one-line update on that project.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be great.
No, David was in London, and now he's in LA and Santa Barbara fundraising. That's it. That's the update. Like, we're in seed funding days, so it's
Okay.
And doing private fundraising. So, and you saw the big email that he sent out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. So let's see, what would be next? So yeah, and again, anything getting good cause group set up, like if we want to get the bank account set up, I think that'd be really cool to do that. And
no, I feel like okay, what is this right here?
Okay, so
let's go through your list so I understand what you're working on. Like, and then you can, and then and I can understand,
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do this really quick. So budgeting for May. I know for June, for May. It's actually May, June. Like our budgeting schedule currently is May 15th through June 15th, like mid-May to mid-June. So this budget right here is going to go through what's called a full team, right? And I can start to break this down by copying and pasting the picture. And this is really good for Nelly to hear as well. Let's see here. So let me pull up yesterday's notes. Go to the bottom. Okay, so I don't have like the detailed version, but basically, well, here I'll write it out somewhat too, just so you can see it, because I think it's helpful to see. Where's our notes now?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do this below here. So basically, we have our May budget, our May-June budget. And this is the current structure of the African Community Network. You basically have the global team, right? And the global team has a double team. This is Ulysses, Abdul, Jay, and Lucy, right? And then you have the Andromeda team, and this is double team. Jay, Nelly, Jorge, and Isaac, and Ana Clara, okay? And then you have the United States team, which we don't really have a name for us yet. Neither the global team doesn't have a name either. And so this is double team Jay, Heather, Mel, and Steve, okay? Does that make sense? So this is everybody currently involved. And so all three of these go under the full team. And the full team is basically the three teams put together. Does that make sense?
Right.
So you have the global, Andromeda, which is Americas, and United States. So we're going to create one. And so this is the primary buddy teams, right? So then you have primary buddy, everything's built bottom up. So the primary buddy teams, you can only have one to three, up to three primary buddy teams, one at a time. Up to three. And primary buddy teams are basically like what you're budgeting with, right? So you're budgeting with your primary buddy team, and then we're creating double team budgets, and then we're creating the whole overall full team budget for the whole FQN community network. And so, I don't know exactly what this is going to look like, but I'm breaking down everybody in groups of 2, and as far as provisional teams. And so the provisional primary teams, I don't know exactly how to put it together, but we have me and Heather and Mel and Steve. And I know you're not super fond of being with Steve, but I was thinking about maybe doing a provisional team with you and Steve. But I just don't know exactly how to do that. But anyways, this is going to go into the budgeting, and this would be part of, like, if you get involved with EXA budget.
Jay, sorry
Yes?
to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I will be back in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and this is going to be the budgets. Like, each one of these would be a budget. So Isaac and Claire maybe are like, $1,000 a month or whatever it costs for them, right? So each group would have a budget. And then eventually you're creating a primary team. Your primary team you have to agree to. So provisional team, you don't have to actually have 100% agreement for the budget, but a primary team, you would want Mel and like who would be on your primary team to be, and then both people have to agree to, and there's only like 1 to 3 primary teams for each person. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what if it was like Sunil or Lisa? Because they could use the contract. Whatever, it doesn't matter who it is, actually.
Well, I mean, this would only be for the budget, at least. It's only people who are actively involved. For the future, yeah, you could bring in a new person into the African Community Network. Yeah, you could definitely bring a new person in if you wanted to for your primary team.
Yes,
for sure.
Sure.
Anyways, that's all I really need to say about that. So this is going to be a decision that's going to go to the HR board. Oh, actually, there's one other thing I can say, which I think is good, is that for people who are involved in the FQN Community Network, and obviously you're not like super duper involved, you just like, we just help each other off and on here and there. But obviously we can get more involved as we get, bigger and bigger with all this stuff. So, oh wait, this is it. So if I go to our ranking list.
Where's that?
I'm gonna pull it up right now and put it in the list. Oh, it's on the bottom.
Okay.
So this has to do with how we do all of our decision making on the budgets, because there's always more money than there is, I mean, less money than there is people wanting it, right?
Okay.
So the ranking here is basically based on how much people are getting paid and the work that they're doing, right? And how many hours they work and all that kind of stuff. And so the
Wait, where am I?
oh, I just linked it at the bottom, right underneath.
Oh, okay.
You see it?
Okay, I see. Yeah, yep.
And it's called the FQN Community Network Active Personnel Prioritization Ranking. Right?
Oh, okay.
And so eventually we want to do a full personnel intake with you when we get a chance. But the bottom line is that everybody is ranked. And this also goes to our elections and everything. And so whoever's making the least amount of money based on their needs and everything would be ranked higher. So in the HR board, you and Mel, I mean Heather and you are basically the top levels, because you're not getting paid, right? And then it goes down through like Steve, Ulysses, Lucy, and then it goes all the way down. And I'm kind of like in the middle here, right?
Okay.
And so currently you're getting paid by a good cause group, if anything, right? / none, right? So, and then it says the budget that the people are getting paid out of, right? And all this kind of stuff. So anyways, this is going to be coming up in the next couple of like a week or two, where there'll be an official proposal to approve the budget and like, put all that together. And so you can also propose how much you might want to get out of the budget based on your current involvement, but maybe you're just going to, continue to work with the good cause group and you just get budgeted whatever's in the good cause group. Okay?
Got it.
Cool. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, so that's done. And everything else I think on my list is pretty much done. So this is all done. Done. And another world sponsor support. I mean, this is going. Not a problem. Good cause group sponsor support. I mean, the bank relations is not a priority. I mean, this is all good. So,
yeah, not a priority right now. EXA done.
EXA, lots of stuff going on. I mean, it's just up to you if you want to get involved, but everything's moving forward.
Great. And yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, well, let's plan on talking about this maybe Friday call table,
Okay, cool.
So how many hours a week are you? Okay, this is obviously here. This is always going to be our main focus or whatever. Just Yeah. So let's see. Friday priorities. Okay. Well, actually, there's Wednesday. Okay, it doesn't matter. So let's come to a decision about this. And yeah, I mean, how are taxes with all the charities?
Taxes are due. Taxes are due May 15th. I'm not too worried about that. The nonprofit taxes are the easiest of the taxes to deal with. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and yeah, but overall everything's more or less okay. My main issue is just getting my own personal bills paid and all the other stuff going on with me. But in terms of Maestro, really quick, going into this, I would say that one of the thoughts that went through my head was like, in terms of us coming to agreement and getting on the same page, right? I mean, I feel like Maestro has gone down a dark hole, and it makes me look bad, right? Because we kind of went, we kind of went a direction that, I mean, you were basically not in agreement with my proposals, and so we.
Wait, what do you? Well, let's step back. I was not in agreement with what proposal?
Like basically
the legal agreement. Okay, go ahead.
Cutting them. Like, I was basically, I don't like this. I want to stop doing it. I want to cut it. And you were like, no, we have to keep them. We have to keep them, right? And so we kept kind of keeping it and eking it along and basically being very gentle to Brian, and then basically just kind of fizzled out, right? So one thought that I went through my head, just like, we're always 2020 going hindsight, right? But maybe not. But anyway, so it's good to review and evaluate what happened.
Of course.
One thing that went through my head is that basically, in the context of you know, let's say we had gone with my decision, right? I was like, this whole agreement is ridiculous. It's not a mutually beneficial agreement. I don't like it. I don't want to do it, right? So let's say you agreed with me. And we're like, okay, we're going to basically go to Brian. We're going to say no, right? What could have happened? It's possible that if we had done that, right, he might have been like, you know, oh, you're right. I'll pay you, you know, $3,000 a month.
Right.
You know, and so for me, it's like, you know, not only do we look very, very unprofessional, it's technically possible that if we had gone with the direction that I wanted to go in terms of like being this total bullshit, that maybe we would have gotten, you know, a $10,000 contract out of it. You know, it's technically possible, you know, by basically pushing things to be fair and correct, as opposed to, you know, basically being in this total limbo mumbo jumbo where we can't really do anything. We're totally hand strapped. There's no resources, you know, and it's like, I can't really do anything. You're busy doing all your things. And it's just like, well, what do we do? You know? And I still wanted to go tell him and be like, you know, this is not working, you know, it's just not working, you know? So, but I don't know, but we need to come to agreement on it.
Well, no, okay. 2020 hindsight, it was like, there was, with the agreement, I was like, hey, let's give it a shot. We haven't firmed up an agreement. He was willing to pay us $250 an hour for how, I mean, we could have had 2 calls a week. I mean, all that was not clear because we weren't formal with the agreement yet. And then basically it fizzled out. But then also, it wasn't like I disagreed. We just didn't move forward yet because there was a clause that you didn't like. Oh, you know?
A clause? No, it was had nothing to do with the clause. It was that meeting that you were not present at because you went off to Tulum. I met with them in person, and I got really bad vibes. It was just like really bad. He totally spoke down to you. He spoke down to me. He treated me. I didn't like it at all. I was like, this is, and you weren't there. You didn't experience it, and then after that, we never got on the same page again. You know?
Right, and then you guys met with Adrian. I know it's been a while, so like let's just have the conversation. Then you guys met with Adrian. She was really excited about it. Adrian just kind of flaked out, you know.
Do you think he totally flaked out? You think it's like over?
Well, I think he, yeah, I think it's over with Adrian. But I know a new HBO documentary director in New York.
Ooh, HBO documentary director.
I mean, what? Yeah, he does. Yeah. And then to do this, it's the same thing. $250 an hour. I mean, I'd have to look at the.
But it's not $250 per hour. It's $250 per week for a meeting with deliverables. Right. So this is basically like, you know, 10 hours of work. You know, I don't see where you get $250 an hour.
Not really, because the creative brief was like easy.
Yeah, but we didn't get paid. We didn't get paid for it because he wasn't happy with the work.
Well, he was happy with the creative brief. I mean, I know it wasn't good with the stuff beforehand with the wireframe.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, okay, so I would have to pull up the agreement. We have to review agreement, which he wanted us to write out. Whatever. I have to look at it. I don't know. Okay, let's take care of that on our call tomorrow. Just kind of take a look at it and figure out a way to move forward or not.
Definitely. And I mean, let's look at some options, like just really quickly, some options to move forward. One could be like to, you know, hand off to good cause group. One could be just to like say no. One could be to start from scratch, right? One could be to, you know, try to rebuild from where we left off, right? I mean, I don't even know where it's at. I mean, it's been months, right? I mean, he could basically be done with us, you know? Maybe he already has a new group that he's working with. I mean, I have no idea.
Yeah, we have no idea. Because, well, the last time it was like we were going to schedule a call, but she was traveling. This guy likes to travel too, you know?
Yes.
Maybe Maybe he's literally in the middle of home decorating, you know?
Yeah.
He clear, you know, the last call was, I'm okay with moving slower. You know, it's okay. I'm not in a rush. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think these are the primary options that I see. You know, is either hand off to good cause group, no, just drop it. This would be, you know, my Jay's option. You know, as far as like, you know, saying like, no, it's not a mutually beneficial contract. An agreement, start from scratch. You know, try to just renegotiate everything between us and him, right? And then the other thing would be try to rebuild from where we left off. Which would be very slow.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I think these are the 4 options that I see. Cool.
Okay.
So let's talk more about that on Friday. Do you want to? Is there anything else from you, Mel, that we needed to cover right now?
No, I wanted to know where the projects were with the Community Life Network. I'm glad we scheduled things. This is exciting right here. But of that much probably.
Nice.
But we'd have to see if this happens. I really I'm not on the ground. I mean, that would we'd have to guarantee that an event actually happens. You know, if someone, let's say anonymous, does provides that, then can we execute?
Yeah. So let me
Right.
just mention something. Is Nelly? Are you still here?
I'm still here.
Yeah. So one of the things that is applicable to this is that, you know, Mel works a lot on investor relations and getting people, you know, writing grants, bringing in funds, you know, working with potential, you know, investors or donors. And so Nelly as well as Anna Clatter are both involved in communications, you know, and so I think it's, you know, we really do need to schedule more investor relations meetings and prioritize that as a topic. I think this needs to be important for maybe even like Wednesday and Friday. But anyways, I just wanted to connect that dot there that, you know, we all need to be working more on investor relations and bring funds in, because I keep telling everybody this, like, we have this great contract with EXA. Well, it's not great, you know, it's like we're getting $3,000 and we're doing at least, you know, $10,000 of work, right? So and we're spending $4,500, so we're technically losing money on this EXA contract, but at least it's like money coming in, right? Which is better than no money. I mean, people get paid, we got to pay bills, right? It's good. But I keep telling everybody, including you, Mel, and Nelly, like, why don't we just raise the funds for ourselves and get our own investors and get our own money so that we can work on the project that we want to work on? You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly.
Yes. So, yeah, so we need to prioritize that. So I added that there, Mel. I'm going to bold it too. And
yes, okay. Okay, well then, here's the thing.
And that relates to the fish tank. So this new anonymous donor, I want to talk about, Mel. This is good.
Yeah, but then, so if we do something like that, it's like, oh, donate to, is it what, we have to determine, like, menu of,
well, but it's each individual investor is different, you know, like, there's Jim, and there's all this follow-up from Tracy Gary's event, you know, that we ever did.
Oh, I know, God, yeah.
Oh man, that I want to put that on repeat. Oh no, oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Jim from Water Project. I mean, we know this guy has like, what, he's worth like $5 million. You know, it's just like ridiculous, you know, the money that these people have. So menu of projects for investors, menu of projects for, yeah. So, I mean, the project list is unlimited, you know, but this is where it comes in, where like the big real stuff. And then there's also, you know, I'm going to make another list here for me and Nelly. So FQN, investor relations, right? There's all these like cyber investors, right? Who want to invest in like cyber projects.
That would be very fun to do. Like
$10,000.
do the research for that. That would be very fun to do.
Exactly. And what's really interesting about this is that they're rich from Bitcoin and Ethereum. So
Yeah.
it's like they're not connected to the money. They just recently got it. Okay, Mel, you have to understand this. Oh my God, Ethereum, right? Ethereum, right? We got a $10,000 investment of Ethereum in January, right? For Exa, right? Ethereum was worth $10 per Ethereum, right?
Okay.
In 4 months, Ethereum is now worth $80 per Ethereum, right? That means in 4 months, our $10,000 investment has gone up to $80,000. We made $70,000 on just that one investment.
Oh my gosh, amazing. Okay.
Bitcoin,
Yeah,
we got Bitcoin as low as like $800, right, per Bitcoin from investors, right? Bitcoin has gone up to, I don't know, let's see right now. So Bitcoin value. Bitcoin is currently valued at $1,500, Mel. $1,500 per Bitcoin. And some of it, and now it's like $1,500 per Bitcoin. I mean, that's insane. These numbers are insane. So we're talking like someone who used to have like, let's say $100,000 now is almost a millionaire with Ethereum.
Amazing.
You know, and this is like going up double. So these cyber currency, like multi-millionaire rich people, they have more liquid money because it's just like they're not as attached to it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're trying to do the same.
We have to do. Every call should definitely have some investor relations communication at the very top. You know, because we really want to move to that as opposed and away from client services. You know, but let's just focus. Yeah.
Well, and remember, we want to turn our clients into investors.
Yeah.
Like that's the goal. That's always the goal.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah.
Yes. So anyways, the laundry list of investor relations is huge. We need to prioritize our potential investors. And just to remind you, Nelly, like Nelly, we see like you and Jorge and Isaac and Ulysses and Mel and myself, we're all investors, but we don't have money. We're investing our time, right?
Okay.
And that's part of how you understand community equity and tokenization, right? And I know we haven't covered too much of the global minimum, equity pools and everything, but we'll get more into that in the future. But it's all about, it's like everyone's getting paid, in essence, however much we're able to pay people. But then overall, we want to have a much larger equity pool so that people are actually investing into the future of society itself. And this all goes into what me and Mel have been working on, our social equity and social profit systems. It's pretty exciting. And that's part of why I'm excited about working with Jin, and why I want to follow up with him, because he's down with that.
Absolutely. And that list has grown,
Oh, I know. It's huge. It's growing every day.
I know. All right. Well, we're good. I think that was a good check-in.
Indeed. I'm really glad you got to connect with Nelly. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Mel says it was nice to meet you, Nelly.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Yeah, well, I'll join a video chat at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's just audio. I mean, you don't really do video because it just slows it down and.
Okay,
in front of our computers, but
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes we do video on like. Yeah, and the big meetings coming up, Mel, is there's the Mercury. There's a Mercury session. It's not that big, but the Venus session is June 12th, which is the Venus session. That's the next big one.
Okay.
Yeah, and
we're gonna be there.
And there's also the full moon session that's coming up next week, and so we're all doing full moon sessions now as well as new moon sessions. Yeah, it's exciting.
Right.
Yeah, Nelly's part of the global team, and she's all about helping with these natural time cycle sessions, including the full and new moon session, and the Venus session, all that kind of stuff. So that's exciting too.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So things are happening, Mel. Like it's only been, how long has it been, Nelly? 2 weeks?
2 weeks?
Yeah, so it's been 2 weeks with this new contract with Exa, and we have, there's, what is it? Let's count the total
6
number
weeks.
of people. Well, I want to see how many people we have now on staff. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 of us now on the African Community Network, when before there was only like 3 or 4 of us.
Wow.
Yes. So in 2 weeks, we've exploded in size, and it's just very exciting. So, and we want to collaborate as much as possible with you, Mel, and hopefully over time you'll get more involved. But either way, even if you don't get involved in internal African Community Network stuff, we'll always be working collaboratively on Good Cause Group and everything with that, since we're like, interconnected.
We do have a lot of work.
Oh my God, the work is endless.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's
Yes,
exciting.
But at least we're getting paid finally, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and Mel, I mean, you certainly are welcome to make a proposal for something, but I know you have a lot of work already and like all the other things going on and your own clients, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it again tomorrow. I think this is a great start. It's in an hour, so
perfect.
Lots of love to you both, and yeah.
All right.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah.
Big hug, Mel. You take care.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Ciao.
Bye, Nelly.
Cool. So that was excellent to check in with Mel. Like, I mean, it's been a while since I've checked in with her. And
Nice.
we should be checking in daily. So I'm glad that we're finally scheduled. That Mel, I mean, sometimes we schedule and it doesn't happen, but it's better to have it scheduled and not have it happen than not have it scheduled at all and not have it happen, right?
So she is in charge for the relations and investment relations?
No, she's just a professional fundraiser.
That's amazing.
So she's helped raise millions and millions of dollars of grants.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never met someone like that.
Yeah, she's really cool. So she helps us with our investment relations, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, she's so busy. I mean, we've dropped the ball on a lot of stuff with Mel. So the more we can like keep her in check, it's like all about like she needs help with accountability and meeting deadlines, and like she's so busy. She's like me. It's like she's doing a million different projects, and it's just too much. And she's she's all about helping people and not helping herself. So she can't really meet her basic life necessities, primarily because she lives in New York City. But I think overall her basic life needs are like, more or less met, but she doesn't have enough money for like her income to cover all the costs, right? So she definitely needs more income. But she has savings. So yeah, so I think overall we're looking pretty good, and we'll definitely keep working on this investor relations. So this right here, I would take this whole section right here from our meeting, right? And I would copy and paste this, and so we're gonna do some indexing here. So, and I would actually even come down here and say we are indexing meeting notes, right? Into topics. So, I don't know what the time is right now.
I already did tasks that were for tonight. That were I already did the tasks.
Did you do the April form? You got the April form all set up?
No, that one tomorrow. Jorge and Isaac are going to work in that one because it says Jorge and Isaac. So I didn't.
I think it actually says. For today is Jay and Nelly, right? And then tomorrow is Jorge and Isaac.
Yeah, I didn't saw that one.
No worries, it's all good.
But
anyways,
make sure the internal plan. I did the internal plan, but I didn't do the main one.
Cool. So really quickly, let's just do this indexing so we don't lose this information because it's super important. So what I would do is I would open up the Americas doc, and I think the best way to do that would be to come up to the super team, and then go to the Americas network main doc. And then we're going to go down to projects. So this is a project indexing, and this is investor relations. So the question is, where is investor relations? Does it exist? Investor relations team. So the investor relations project doesn't exist, so we need to make a doc for this. So if you could make a doc, that'd be awesome.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Because investor relations is like super important.
It's going to be invest relations.
Investor relations doc.
Give me just 1 second.
It's 7 o'clock. That means that we might get. Hi, are you still there? Oh, cool. Let's check in on Abdul as it is now 8 a.m. Australian time.
Okay, let me send you the link, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sending you the link through Skype, all right? There you go.
Through Skype?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh, here we go. And team project management. I hope you linked the project management doc. Did you link that one earlier?
Hold on.
This is our notes for now. I don't see it. Where did you send it to me?
Give me just 1 second. To Skype to Andromeda subteam.
What?
I'm sending it again. Andromeda subteam. I'm going to send it to you.
Oh, there it is. Cool.
I'm sending it everywhere.
All right. So Wesley, we're gonna take this investor relations doc. This is a very important doc. This doc is gonna bring us buco buckas.
Okay.
And we are going to do a couple things. One, we're going to paste in all the information of the investor relations that we just talked about. So we have this, now it's indexed, which is important. I'm going to make this black. And then we want to share this, and let's make sure that it's right. So it says, okay, the owner is correct, America's Community Network. And we want to make sure it is shared with, can find and edit. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so copy here, and we're going to go ahead and paste this into the investor relations project here so that it is all ready to go. Cool, so that's pretty much it on investor relations. So what else? So the other thing that I would actually do is I would actually well, no, I would say that we kind of created a new buddy team right here. So there is a buddy team. Where is it? So this is the check-in with Mel, and then also we would say this is like buddy team Jay, Mel, and Nelly. So this would be good to document this stuff into that, which would be another doc. But anyway, so just it's good to note that. And some of this could go into good cause group stuff. But I think the best thing to do is just to copy these notes, and I'm going to put them directly into buddy team Jay and Nelly, and that's super easy to do. I would just go to the Americas doc, network doc, main doc.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go down to teams, and I'm going to link into the teams, and then go down to Jay and Mel and Jay. And so the way you do a buddy team, right, is so this would be, it's been a while since we had a team meeting. So this is Tuesday. May 2nd, 2017. And then we would say with Nelly. Right? We go say, and is in the background. I go ahead and link this. So me and Mel have been working together for over like 10 or 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And Heather, I've known Heather since I was like 2. Okay, so that's all done. All right, let's see here. So buddy team. Oh, is there? We're good. Doing well, thanks. Oh, is Lucy here as well? Wow, it's all just turned out. All right, so let's add Lucy as well. Let's this one here. Oops, Lucy. Oh wait, maybe Lucy's not here.
Okay.
I'm so confused. So 8 o'clock. Oh no, okay, Lucy's definitely not here. That was the old conversation. All right, so let me get rid of this ad here. This is Abdul, and we're gonna get rid of Lucy. We don't need her to get a whole bunch of removed. Cool. All right. Oh, all right. So going back to our notes here. I need to get back to work on all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How much longer do you have?
I still have time.
You still have time? You're doing good. So we might want to, we could look at this some more. Like you said, all this is done. So that's excellent.
Yes. The one that is not done is the one that you mentioned. That we were going to do together, you and I. That's the one that it's not done.
Yeah, this is the main the April value tracking.
Yeah.
And I said I feel like from here. Wait, why? That's so weird. Positions breakdown. So first thing I want to do is just add a line here, so this is a little bit organized.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I started writing tasks in another doc because it's just not here. Because I wrote down. I don't know. Anyways, no worries. I wrote down the master task list and the master topic list, and I had you list these, so it must have gone somewhere else. Right. So now it's in the right place. So that's something that can be worked on. There's tons of tasks for like tons of global tasks for Ulysses and Abdul to do. I mean, there's no question there that there's plenty there. Lucy, please check on our YouTube and Hangouts. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So can they?
Lucy is here. Cool. So Lucy is here.
Can
So
they
let's
help
add
with the
Lucy.
video indexing if they are in YouTube?
Yeah, they do help with the video indexing.
Okay.
It's still, the video indexing still seems to be a little difficult for people. I mean, for example, we haven't, there's literally like, well, now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us here. Yet we can't seem to get this updated for the video indexing, and then it goes into the video indexing doc. So we want to link the master video indexing doc here. So we could link that. So that could be another task. So video indexing and updating the master. These nodes master doc. Well, and so we started at 6 o'clock and it's now 8 o'clock, so it's been 2 hours.
Yes.
And so, I mean, at some point we might want to think about like taking a break and then, reconverging with a new set of notes and rethinking the whole goals and structure. But again, my focus, I really need to work on these executive proposals for the board meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
If you're interested in like helping with that, I mean, you certainly can, but it's pretty like high level stuff in terms of like not knowing what's going on. I mean, there's so many proposals and all the decision making. It's just a lot.
Okay.
So it would be much more efficient to be working on all this other stuff. And then, I mean, this is just the beginning. So then, and the reason why we have the master task list is that we can link the master task list to here, and then we can link to all the other tasks. I mean, there's so many other tasks. So let's see how the task lists are going. So if we go to the Andromeda team, and we come down to master lists. So master task list, let's see how it looks. All right, so we have some tasks. They're coming together. So obviously we're gonna have way more tasks than this. And we could even start by, these are our tasks from earlier today.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is, so going through all of this, so this is what I need to do, I'm doing this now. And there's all this other stuff. Review structure and goals, topics. So these are all topics here. These are not tasks. So we're gonna go ahead and delete this. See how these are topics and not tasks?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete. And then there's tons of
delete
work.
this.
The other work that can be done, that there's just tons of work to do, is the past value tracking. I mean, it's like endless.
Yes, that's very important. I forgot that.
Yeah. So
We
that's
did
another
that.
important one.
Yeah.
As far as next steps go, if I can get this done, right? So this is my top priority for right now. I need to get this done. Super important. As far as next steps go, some other things that could be considered right now is the equity valuations, specifically individual, and team equity track, community equity. So this is definitely a thing that we've been missing on. That's part of our setup. And the global team can really help with this. So that would be excellent to get that going too. So maybe we can, I don't know, what do you think? Does that sound good or what?
Yes, I think we need to work in that because it's basically what networking it's for, and we are not working in that for our teams.
Say that again, Nelly.
We should work with that in our teams because it's basically the mojo for well, this is not a company, but is an association, so we should work with that for our teams. It's very important.
Yeah, this is because this is the real value, right? This is where the
Yes, exactly.
So right now we're doing all this past value tracking for EXA, right? But this is the value tracking for us to build our own value.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and then the other thing here is that there's Jay's work hours are like way behind, and there's also lots of documentations and linking for docs that's behind. Oh yeah, there's our meeting notes. Cool. So Abdul, Ulysses, and Lucy, or actually Abdul and Ulysses, do you guys feel comfortable that you have plenty of work to do right now? For example, the master task is for the Andromeda team, getting all the tasks from all of the region. Yes. Okay, so it sounds like Ulysses can talk with Abdul and Lucy and get them set up for tasks, because I think they have plenty of tasks. And then you can work on the past value tracking with EXA, as well as the document, the form, right, for the April value tracking. And then I can work on these executive proposals and the legal write-up for the trust, and I'm going to do that, and then we can take a little break, and then maybe in like 40 minutes, we can do like a new meeting.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yeah, because this document is getting a little overflowing. I mean, this is like a lot. Right, and we also have Lucy here. We have Abdul. I mean, there's a lot of meeting value tracking we need to do here as well. So Lucy and Abdul got here at 8 p.m. Ulysses got here at 7 p.m. Isaac.
Okay, so now I work in the past value tracking.
Yeah.
Past value tracking, past value tracking.
here. We want it to link here to the global super team. All right, so get back to the super stuff.
Vienna. Vienna. Cien. Laura Lotti.
Yes, I'll do that. Is that you, Lucy? Was that you, Lucy? Making all that noise? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Lucy. Oh my goodness, it's so good to hear you.
Hi.
How exciting. So, yeah, Nelly's here too. So you guys can meet finally for the first time, which is great.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, just finishing up with this super executive proposals and the such. Let me just go ahead and send this out. I do have one more set of works to do that I'm not done with, but that's okay. So I'm gonna take a little break here and go grab something to eat, and then we're gonna start our next meeting. Has anyone set up the new doc for our next meeting?
I think so.
Cool. So let's make sure we have that linked and up here. And actually to go at the bottom of our current notes as well, since there's pretty much no breaks between meetings. We just want a nice, clean, fresh document because that old one is out of control. All right, so channel, hey everyone, the executive Laura. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I was going to do open office hours, but we switched it to Monday, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to try this. Now I'm going to try this of the online voting form. But I did do a doc that people can vote on and have discussion. Meeting. Go. Voice.
Hi.
Hey Nelly, can you hear
Hey,
Lucy?
yeah, there was a problem. I was talking and nobody could hear me, so that's why I had to leave the hangout for a while. So, hi Lucy, I was saying hi.
Hi, Nelly.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Yeah, I was saying hi to Lucy, and then I just nobody could hear me, and I was like, "Hey, I'm here." And
Yeah, I was not hearing before. My hangout was not well, but it's okay now.
good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I just got my work almost done. Not perfect, but almost. So Jay's executive team post. So yeah, so we're making some progress here. Buddy team, this is a double team with basically everyone. Everybody's here. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Notes for now, or notes for the team, and then I mean, you guys can get started if you want to, but let's make sure that we have the document right, all ready to go. And we're going to obviously copy and paste some of the important things from this doc. For example, like some of the tasks. Did anyone do the video indexing? Like we need the master notes and setting up a session doc. Okay, so we need to make sure that the master video indexing link is done and that all these videos have been indexed. And next steps, and make sure the next steps are all on the topic list. So yeah, hopefully all that is done. And we still haven't gotten this link here. I've asked like 4 or 5 times here. We just need the global team linked at the top here. And I think that's pretty much it for that. And then we need the new doc. So if someone wants to link the new doc at the top or the bottom of this, and then we want to finish up the meeting value tracking and then start the new meeting. So that sound good with everybody? You guys got that? Hello? Anyone?
I think, Jay?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go to have dinner, and I don't know for how long more are you going to be here? Like for 1 hour?
Usually we go till what was it, 9 to 11? So it should be two more hours, I think. Let me double check.
4 hours.
It might be 1 more hour. Let me see. Yeah, 2 more hours. 2 more hours.
Yeah.
Because I'm working in the value tracking, and I already advanced a little bit until March 20, until April. So I did all March, so and February. So I think that's a big advance.
Nice.
And I think I'm going to call it at night, and then I call it a day, and we can keep going on tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, great. Awesome.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. It was really nice meeting you, Lucy, and be with you all of you guys.
Thank you too. Nice meeting you too, Nelly.
Bye. Thank you, Jay.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye.
Bye. Check it out. Bye.
All right, so I just need like a quick break to grab some water and a cookie, and then we just need the new doc. Does anyone have the new doc for now? I'm gonna go ahead and stop the broadcast from the previous meeting.